You are now entering a doorway that was never meant to be found. A frequency between logic and fear, static and memory, truth and illusion. There is no time here, no map, only stories, each one a transmission from the edge of understanding and the boundary beyond. This is not a channel. This is not a dream. This is Mr. Zone. You're listening to Mr. Zone, where logic ends and shadows begin. Tonight's story is about a man who spent half his life staring at the ceiling and the other half staring at the future. A man who believed that science could lift him from his chair and return him to the world on his own 2 feet. But as he's about to discover, not every miracle is made in a lab. Some are taken. Daniel Harker's spine was severed 12 years ago in a car crash. Every night he dreams of running, and every morning he wakes to wheels. Then comes the Donor Initiative, a company promising fully organic, grown bodies, engineered cell by cell to match a client's DNA. No metal, no implants, no risk. He signs every form, desperate. He's told the new body is grown in a biotank, perfectly replicated, waiting for his consciousness to be transferred. They place the headset on his temples, the anesthetic crawls in, and the world fades. The last thing he hears is, "You'll wake up whole." Light, air, sensation. He can move, he can feel. The lab bursts into applause as he takes his first steps. Daniel laughs, sobs, touches the floor like it's sacred ground. Everything works. Heartbeat, breath, reflex, touch. He's told to rest, to reacclimate. He doesn't notice at first that his pulse feels slower than he remembers, or that the scar above his collarbone wasn't there before. Weeks later, Daniel walks through the city, alive again. In a cafe, a woman gasps when she sees him. "Mark," she whispers. Her hands shake. "Mark Turner, is that you?" Daniel laughs it off, but her tears don't stop. She shows him a photo, her husband. Same face, same eyes, same scar. He vanished 3 months ago. She touches his hand. For a moment, something inside him remembers the warmth of her skin, a memory he's sure isn't his. He storms into the facility, demanding answers. Security tries to stop him. He forces his way into a restricted lab. Rows of containment pods line the walls, filled with bodies, half alive, half dismantled. He recognizes some of their faces from missing person posters. He finds his file on a terminal. Subject number 318. Harker, Daniel status, conscious transfer. Successful host body origin, Turner Mark. Recovered cadaver post-repair viable. The words hit harder than any pain he's ever known. His grown body was never grown. It was taken, repaired, reconstructed, rebranded as science. He looks down at his hands. Mark's hands. The pulse he feels isn't his own. He goes to the woman's home. Not as Daniel Harker, but as the man she loved. She opens the door, trembling, unsure which ghost she's looking at. Daniel tries to explain how he was promised a body grown for him, how the company lied, how her husband's body was his miracle. She listens in silence, then whispers, "If you're not Mark, why do you sound like him?" Her son steps into the doorway. The boy's eyes widen. "Dad?" he asks. Something inside Daniel breaks. A surge of memories floods through him. Mark's memories, Mark's voice, Mark's fear in the crash that killed him. Daniel clutches his chest. The borrowed heartbeat races out of sync. He staggers back toward the street, choking on someone else's grief. He collapses. When medics arrive, they find no pulse. Not in the man, and not in the empty body at the lab. 2 lives extinguished. One borrowed heartbeat finally returned. Daniel Harker wanted to walk again, and he did. But every step he took belonged to another man. Science gave him a miracle, but forgot to ask the body's original owner. Because when progress outruns morality, we stop curing the sick and start harvesting the living. And in that pursuit of perfection, man may learn how to rebuild the body. He'll never learn how to rebuild what he lost to get there. This has been Mr. Zone. And somewhere tonight, another miracle is being grown, one heartbeat at a time.